So the fundamentals, the basics, you don't know where they're coming from. Again, you could have someone who's been a really successful BDR for a whole year who comes and joins your team, and you could have someone directly out of school who studied film and media studies like myself. You could have someone who, had a successful career selling cars. And so you do, and again, it goes into crafting your own process. Every company's going to be a little bit different. So understanding the basics of that specific role at that specific company, I think, is very important. Your tech stack, your common objections, the way that you should just take, your own ownership, your accountability, et cetera. That ramp time is going to be different for everybody. Sometimes, maybe you have your perfect ramp time of that 3 months or 2 months or whatever it is at your organization. But realistically, that ramp time might be 2 months for someone who knows what they're doing, or, 6 weeks. For someone who's brand new or taking a little bit longer, it could be 6 months. So I think having a sort of, I don't want to say vague, and it goes into like this career development in general, having these milestones that you expect people to hit by a certain time frame, knowing that some people are going to fly way past that and some people are going to be a little bit slower. So basics is that first one. The next part of their career development obviously is taking on a little bit more responsibility after they've done certain, both, quantitative and qualitative metrics. I don't think everything should just be simply numbers. At the same time, there does need to be numbers involved. We're in sales, so it's very crucial. But there's a lot more that's outside of that. So, I'm a big proponent of having a very collaborative team. So making sure that they're, I always say this, I don't care if you're the top performer. If you're not helpful, if you're not here to like win as a team, then I don't want you on that team. I'd rather have the B player who makes everyone else around them be better than the person who's an A plus player and like makes everyone miserable. So that's part of like what I expect them to do to, again, continue up the ladder. And then from there, again, these like micro promotions, whether it's, you have your SDR 1, 2, 3, or it's SDR, senior SDR, team lead, having these things that are actually, tangible and they can go after, can motivate and inspire until it gets to that spot where it's like, what's next?